Hello everybody and welcome to round 15 on the schedule, and we are here at Nashville, Tennessee. As we roll off and get ready to start this race for round 15. We were supposed to go to Martinsville, but we had some troubles with the Martinsville track, and so here we are at Nashville. Aaron Taylor has the pole alongside Ryan Acosta. Aaron Taylor still looking for that first win of this season. Ryan Acosta, the Chicagoland winner. Jesse Turner has been close to a win, but he hasn't won yet this season. DJ Curtis won overseas in the Philippines. Nick May, South Boston winner. Zachary Fitzwater still looking for a win this season. Further in the back of the field, somewhere back here, there he is in the 33 car. John Art will be making his first Sony Cup Series race. Charles Sanford having problems and is on the apron. He'll have to come to pit road and fix whatever's wrong with that car. I think it might be a tire issue, as Aaron Taylor is going to lead us down for round 15 on the schedule here at Nashville, and we are underway and racing. Man, on the go, Jesse Turner was ready to go on the start there. Underneath of Aaron Taylor, and Jesse Turner, the point leader, goes out front. The field already, we're under yellow. Charles Sanford's going to be saved by this one. James Richardson in his first Sony Cup Series race is around. He got spun around. Charles Sanford, I think he might have beat them to the line. Was pretty close. Think he's going to stay on the lead lap. Further in the back of the field, James Richardson didn't qualify that very well. This is his first Sony Cup Series race, and, well, not making the very best name for himself, getting in the back bumper of James Silverfox and roughing up some veterans like Luke Martin and Dylan Young. That's what brought us under the first caution flag. We're going to line them back up for a restart. Back on our way of racing again. Jesse Turner is the leader. Charles, problems for Jordan Davis. His car has stalled on the inside of the track, and I don't think we're going to get a caution for it. No, we do not. But right here, Charles Sanford working his way up. He had problems on the get-go. He did stay on the lead lap. Malik Nevins is back in this race for the first time. Emma White had been in that car for a while, but White, I keep messing up. That's Malik Nevins in the 22 car. For some reason, I just want to say that is Emma White. That is Malik Nevins. And we are under yellow again, and it's involved John Art, Dylan Young, and James Silverfox. Another rookie, another driver making their first Sony Cup Series start. Kind of got hooked by Trent Togger down the track in a day, John Weeks. There's Chris Dodd spinning around. Jeff James is really far back in the field. He's way deep in the field today. We're back in underway of racing again. So 2 caution flags early on involving the 2 drivers making their first Sony Cup Series start, James Richardson and John Art. Jesse Turner, the point leader, is off and going again. Maybe we will get a green flag run going, as everyone's going to try and be nice to each other early on the go. Something is seriously wrong with the 22 car, Malik Nevins. He keeps having to come in and pit and go under the hood, so the Malik Nevins car, something is amiss with him. While Malik Nevins' return after being out for a couple of races has been not the very best, Sean Perkins is making his return back for the first time since South Boston. He's right now having a solid day inside the top 15. Another crash off turn 4 involving William Brock, Ryan Griffin, Charlie Smith, James Silverfox, Chris Dodd's all in there. But way back there, Levi Pasco, he's inside the top 10 of the standings. He's involved in the incident. We're under the yellow flag yet again. Here we are racing for the 15th spot. Charles Sanford has really worked his way up very quickly in this race. But Charlie Smith, Dejon Weeks, William Brock, Levi Pasco, Sky Commons, Aiden Klein, Eric Burton. All of them got a piece of it, along with Zayden Davidson. And just really hardly anyone can do anything there. Just racing really hard. We're going to line them up for another restart. Here we go again for another restart. Jesse Turner is our leader. DJ Curtis, Jacob Hart, Aaron Taylor, Nick Mays. That's the top 5. Matt DeLeo is a lap down. Lap cars that were involved in the incident or had gotten put a lap down. Zachary Fitzwater and a few others are down a lap. Oh, Levi Pasco. Nevin's coming to pit road again. He's just had all sorts of problems all race long as the field scrambles to try and make it around past these lap cars, as many cars like Dejon Weeks, William Brock, they're coming to pit road as well. But up front, the battle for the lead. Jesse Turner continuing to hold the lead over DJ Curtis, Aaron Taylor, and Nick Mace. 3 wide for second place. Nick Mace making a slide job move underneath of Aaron Taylor, but can't quite make it work. Aaron Taylor in the Fender Ford takes the second spot, and now is going to have his eyes set on Jesse Turner. Not for long. Here comes Nick Mace underneath of him. Stephen Jenkins following along. Here comes Jacob Hart and Dom Capps behind them. Sean Perkins just grenaded the engine here. He was having a good day, and just like Malik Nevins, their return back to the Sony Cup Series after a few races off are going to be short-lived as they're not having the best returns. We got a battle for the lead. Nick Mace is all over the back bumper of Jesse Turner, and Turner just moves over for Nick Mace. Mace has the better car on this little run, and it's going to take the lead away, and here comes a Red Bull, and that's Stephen Jenkins behind him. Stephen Jenkins, the Red Bull. Jenkins didn't have the best start of the year for Red Bull Racing, but here he is moving his way past Jesse Turner, at least trying to get behind. Can Stephen Jenkins do what many people have been able to do? Win a race in 2015, 16, and 17. He's won at least one race every season since the 2015 season. He's up here in second, trying to run down Nick Mace. Jesse Turner, Dom Capps are in the mix of this. DJ Curtis, Aaron Taylor, Jacob Hart, Eugene Max. That is the top 8 guys that are in the mix of this. Then you go back to Ryan Acosta and Knight, and then Alan Cavanaro holding the 10th position. But right now, Dom Capps just taking the second spot away from Stephen Jenkins, and Turner going to pounce on Jenkins for third. Nick Mace is the new leader and pulling away. Matthew Rodriguez in the 77 will be the next guy to grenade the engine. And Rodriguez, who has had a miserable start to this year, announced that he would not return to Horizon Group for 2018. Matthew Rodriguez, his plans for the series is unknown at this moment, but Rodriguez just having a tough time in 2017 to get his feet on the ground. A battle for the lead possibly coming here soon. Nick Mace has pulled away from everybody but Dom Capps. Dom Capps has stayed right with Nick Mace this entire time. He's right there. Jesse Turner has fell off. DJ Curtis looking to take the third spot now. You see the distance there, which is growing by the second. And you can see Levi Pasco, the lap car, he was involved in a wreck. He's slow. Jacob Hart, Eugene Max, and Aaron Taylor are going to try and get by him. Ryan Acosta looks like he might lose 8th to Jake Bassinger back here in 10th. Jeffrey Lynn is in the, actually no, the 10th position is Ryan Acosta now as he gets passed by Jake Bassinger. But I want to give a call to Charles Sanford. He was going to go a lap down. He pulled down right there at the start of the race, and luckily a caution flew right there, saved him right there at the start of the race. And right now running with his teammate Alan Cavanaro inside the top 15. Here comes the pass for the lead. Dom Capps getting a run on Nick Mace, and Mace lets him go. Dom Capps in the Martin Motorsports Ford goes out front. However, his lead's going to be short-lived as Zachary Fitzwater is going to be in the way, and Nick Mace is going to take advantage of it and is going to go low of Dom Capps, and Nick Mace goes right back out front again. As we look just past halfway, that's the gap from first to second. Nick Mace leads over Dom Capps. Mace Enterprises versus Martin Motorsports yet again. They are dominating the field, but behind them, Stephen Jenkins trying to run them down. The Yamp car of Jacob Hart. Hart has not won a race this season. It's his final season. Looking to go out in a good way. He hasn't ran that very well this season. He's in the 4th spot. Aaron Taylor holds the 5th position. DJ Curtis is looking for it. He's in the 6th spot. Jesse Turner 7th. 8th is Jake Bassinger. 9th is Jeffrey Lynn. 10th is Eugene DeMax. 11th spot goes to Alan Cavanaro. 12th is Jeff James. 13th, you go all the way back to Charles Sanford. 14th is Ryan Acosta. 15th position is Sean Harple. 16th spot is Ryan Griffin. 17th is Kyle Collins. Then he's the last guy on the lead lap. So right now that gap is shortly shrinking little by little. Dom Capps trying to reel in Nick Mace. This battle is more intense than you might think. DJ Curtis, Jesse Turner, and Jake Bassinger, they are the top three in the standings, and they want to gain points on each other. Every point's going to matter down the end of it, and they want to try and get as much points as they can as we close in on halfway in the season. Jesse Turner gets out in front of Curtis. Bassinger comes in this race only 1 point back. Curtis is only a few back, looking to get any point they can on Jesse Turner. Dom Capps has really closed the gap. He's looking low on Nick Mace here. Right on the back bumper. Gave him a little nudge off the corner. Man, the Mace cars and the Martin cars have always been like really good, competitive, and wanting to be ahead of each other. And they sit with one of their cars first and one of their cars in second position. Dom Capps looking to break a long winless streak. He hasn't won since season 16. Over at Savannah, that was his 5th career Sony Cup Series victory. I do believe so. However, Capps is looking to overthrow one of the biggest names of the series, Nick Mace, who has so many wins to his name. He's looking to add another one out front of Dom Capps, but Capps, the season 6 champion, trying to get back on top. Dom Capps giving the heat to Nick Mace. He's looking low. Dom Capps down low, looking to get a win he hasn't gotten in so long. Drives it in, door to door with Nick Mace. Nick Mace fighting back on the high side. As they come to the line, it'll only be about 30 laps to go. Mace is going to let him go for now, but Mace has got a good car. Dom Capps does as well. He takes the lead and puts a good distance on Nick Mace for now. This is a big battle right here for the 5th position. DJ Curtis has it. Jeffrey Lynn trying to go low. Right now, Jake Bassinger would take the point lead from Jesse Turner as it stands, or at least would tie Jesse Turner for the point lead, and he has the tiebreaker for most wins right now. But Turner quickly takes that back as he drives it low of him and DJ Curtis and takes the positions back and gets up to 7th. Caution flag will fly when James Sowerfox would get spun out by his teammate right in front of his teammate on the lead lap. So pretty sure that's going to be a little bit of a heavy talk in the meeting come Monday morning for James Sowerfox and Dejon Weeks. There was a big race back to the line, and we're hearing that there was something that happened. Oh, right here, look at him. Jesse Turner got hit in the wall on the hood of Kyle Collins. DJ Curtis is in there. So the point leader and 3rd in the standings, DJ Curtis, they have damage now. They wrecked right after the caution. Well, that's going to be interesting. So Jesse Turner's not going to be in the fight for this win, but pit stops are going to happen. This is going to be the only pit stop they're going to have to do here at the end of the race. So who's going to win the race off of pit road? Here's a race off pit road. Dom Capps is going to easily get it. Brock, I think, is a lap down. Yeah, he is. So is Matt DeLeo and Dejon Weeks. Jacob Hart gets out 3rd. Then Jake Bassinger, Stephen Jenkins, and then Aaron Taylor. Jenkins lost a little bit of time, but Jesse Turner and DJ Curtis, they're going to have to stay out on the pit road for a little longer, repair that damage. Coming to the restart, you're going to see Charles Sanford and Ryan Acosta. They're on the outside line on the tail end of the lead lap. That's because they pitted early. They pitted thinking the caution wasn't going to come out. So with Sanford and Acosta pitting, that puts them on the tail end of the lead lap. So they're theoretically out of the hunt of this. So only 15 cars in the lead lap, 13 basically in the hunt of making anything happen. But Dom Capps and Nick Mace have been the best cars today. But we might have troubles in the back. A lot of people are pitting. There is a wreck in the back. Aaron Taylor got spun by Jeffrey Lynn. You're going to see here, they're 3 wide. I don't know, just the hole closed up right there. And just, I don't know. Aaron Taylor got spun around. Caution flag flies. We're going to line them up again. coming back to the restart, the Aaron's lucky dog is Charles Sanford. And not because he got a lap back like you would think, but the Aaron's lucky dog, just because he's plain lucky today. He had a problem on the start of the race, should have went a lap down then, but somehow kept on the lead lap and was fixing to go a lap down. Him and Acosta were about to go a lap down again, was on the tail end lead lap, but a caution fell in their favor right before they went a lap down, and they're on the tail end lead lap again here. But we're going back in green. Dom Capps, Nick Mace have been the class of the field today, but Jacob Hart and Jake Bassinger are right there if they can get a run on them. But Jeff James has came out of nowhere here. He's in the hunt of this as well. Steven Jenkins, Jeffrey Lynn, Sean Hartwell's also in the mix of this as some guys are coming down pit road. But top four breaking away here. Jacob Hart and Jake Bassinger are right in the hunt of this. Nick Mace down low of Dom Capps, looking for his 28th career Sony Cup Series victory. What a milestone that could be if Nick Mace could get that many wins. Down low Dom Capps, he's going to take it away. But now he has two more players in the mix of this as well, as Jake Bassinger is going to be in the role. He's going to play a factor with Dom Capps as he goes low. Look at this run by Jake Bassinger. He's got a shot at winning this. But Dom Capps is going to fight back. He wants to get this win, but look at Jake Bassinger, just has a run on the outside. He's got a good car too. He just hasn't been able to show it that much, and he holds off Dom Capps. DJ Curtis with the damage, even though he wrecked under caution, has worked his way into the 8th position. Aaron Taylor in the 9th spot. And then you see Charles Sanford in the 10th position. He's done a well of a job to actually have a good solid night with all the circumstances. Jesse Toner still having a solid day right now. Would lose the point lead to Jake Bassinger for sure, but Bassinger wants his 4th win of the season and looking for his 7th career victory. But Nick Mace is checking out right now, closing in on 15 to go. Dom Capps' car seems like it's fading away because he has not been good on this run. Seems like he's better on the long run, and he is falling back now as Jacob Hart moves into 3rd. 2 laps to go now for Nick Mace. He's got a pretty good lead on Jake Bassinger. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get to him. Nick Mace has been the class of the field all day long. Him and Dom Capps have just been really quick, but Dom Capps just wasn't there at the end of the race. And Jake Bassinger tried to capitalize, but it wasn't going to be enough. White flag was displayed for Nick Mace. Looking for his 28th career victory, just needs to bring it home. It's been close before, but here, the first ever race at Nashville, he was very quick today. And he's going to come around and add another win to his storybook career. Nick Mace off turn 4 is going to get it done for his 28th career Sony Cup Series victory. Nick Mace wins at Nashville. Holds off Jake Bassinger, who is now your point leader heading into the next race. Bassinger doing the same thing he did in 2015. Be consistently good every race and try and be a title contender. Nick Mace making a comeback after being down 21st in the standings 3 races ago. Now sits 10th in the standings and will probably be higher up than that leaving this race, as Nick Mace gets another victory and is now only 2 wins away from win 30. How about that for Nick Mace? Getting it done yet again. Let's get you to our finishing results and standing.